can't fly straight. It's not a good time.
G'day everyone, Hobbit81 here, and welcome back to another episode of FTB Revelations. Yeah. Today we are going to be being joined by Dreadful Theory. Say hello.
Hello, everybody.
And they've found the end portal, and they're much more advanced than we are. And they've made me this lovely jetpack that I'm now wearing. My armor's kind of a little bit mismatched, but I don't mind. Here's actually the full set. This one is my nether gear. It's all got flame resistant and a few other things. The chest piece has telekinetic, which means I can reach further. But if I come out of F5 mode, empty my hand, and if I double click here, I think. I've done this before. Double click on shift right click. Here we go. This other set of armor that I have here is actually probably my better kit. It has got this rather silly looking traveler's cloak that's supposed to give me like extra fall resistance, but it's not fantastic. A bit bulky looking for a cloak. So I'm going to
Looks like a cardboard box.
It looks like I'm wearing a cardboard box basically. So I'm going to use this reinforced jetpack armor that Dreadful Theory has made for us. And actually it doesn't look terrible actually with this armor. The colours kind of match a bit better. So that's fine. So I'm going to put this one back on there. Yes, that works. Like you can't see it there. I would rather not be able to see it. Let's see now. I have this in here for all the episodes I think now. So I'm going to take this out. Making good old Chesty the luggage. A faithful companion. Ooh, yeah, okay. I'm not used to having the jetpack. I just did a big jump and a bit of a crunchy land. It does have emergency mode. That's hover mode. Emergency mode. So it should save me from dying outright.
Theoretically.
In theory. I'm just going to chuck... What you need to do is put luggage down. You need to get a diamond and toss it into here. That wasn't tossed, that was a different button. There we go.
Oh.
Chesty goes through. It's got to go back and grab him now. There you are. Hello. So now double chest instead of single chest. Glass bottles, I think. Dreadful Theory is the last thing that I have to get. Just quickly flash home. Could have done that from over there. I did make some. I was cooking up some glass. Yeah, because as Dreadful Theory pointed out, it's good to get the void air and dragon's breath. 31 bottles should be enough. So I'm gonna, when we get there, I'm gonna put down Chesty and let them pick up all the stuff. So I'm feeling nervous. Right, so I've got some potions of regen. I put away a couple of things I don't need. Doesn't hurt to have some blocks on me, so I'll take some cobble. I've got my... Oh, where's my bow gone? I've made some more tools, so we now have a new pickaxe. We've got the cleaver, we've got axe, we've got the hammer, just a normal shovel, so it's good to have a little shovel. I haven't made my excavator yet, I actually made one for Paramorph. Teleportation wand, I probably don't need as much right now. And I'll talk about my move of wanding. My moving wand. Alright. Later, see what I did with that. There's my bow. There's the sort of specs on it, and I've made some arrows. Got the manolinium. Other ones in there. Alright, I think we're just about ready. Let's do this thing. I don't need the water bottles. Right. Now, let's see. I think we're all set. I'll set up a little brewing setup over here. I might take an extra potion of regen. And that'll do. Alright. End portal time. Right. Now, Dreadful Theory has given me the honour of starting the portal. I am going to... I'm going to have the bricks in my hand, because sometimes you can spawn in the end in a really bad location. So actually, I'm going to do this first. I'm going to pop that in. Alright, ready?
If you're worried about spawning in the void, set your jetpack to hover.
Okay, check. Alright. Not so much in the void, but over it. But yes. Okay, so let's go. Yeah, like this, pretty much. Like, alright, we can come back and fix this after.
Priorities.
Yes. Oh, the dragon's already very active. Alright, I'm going to get my bow up. I'm going to actually drink my potion of regen, just as a precaution. I think I've already looked at an enderman, so that's a good start. There's a couple over there that are not happy to see us. Alright, I'm going to try and take out the things. Are you in the end?
in a moment. I'm in.
Alright, I'm going to start taking out the things. Looks like only 2 are covered, like with the barriers.
We'll go after the cages first.
I actually learned a trick from a YouTuber called Dream that one of my kids put me onto. And they do speed runs, also with special conditions. And they did a trick where you can actually shoot from the ground up underneath the corner of the cage. Actually, we need to put Chesty down. And be able to hit the thing from the ground. Whoa, hello. You come to say hello, have you? Yeah, definitely at least one Enderman who's not happy with me. Wait, okay, he's gone. Alright. Whoop, good one. I settled on the short bow from Tinker's Construct. Nice and fast. You invisible, or just I got some bad render?
Bad render, probably. I don't have invisibility yet. Okay.
Alright, let's start whaling. Oh yeah, doing some good damage. Also, where's my shuriken? Do I have my shuriken handy? I bet a nice shuriken somewhere. There. I need that one. So let's get some shurikens going. Does extra damage to non-nether mobs. Ooh, we should also collect some of the stuff. Get some, the breath. Yep. Nice. What was the way to get the other one? So I've got,
just click on empty air.
Oh, okay. Maybe shift right click doesn't seem to do it. This guy still wants me. Whoop. Orientating when you've got, speed on this thing. Go. Come on. We're doing pretty good here. I'm just glad it's not like some of the modded dragon fights sometimes.
Well, if you want really hardcore dragons, we do have Draconic Evolution in the pack.
Yes. And if you need... Oh, that is loud. Maybe it's above it or something? You gotta shift right click above it? Yeah, it's something. Yeah. You gotta get the air that's above the other stuff. Gives you the other one, I think. I don't know. I don't know.
Dragon's under a quarter of health left.
Alright, let's get it.
Not long now.
Oh, dang, this bow is good. Come on, come on. And again, let's try for the cleaver. Wow. Okay, you get the first heart. Seeing as you found the portal and did half the work. Ooh, hello. There we go. If you need any Enderman heads, this thing is very effective at getting them.
I've got the portal on my sword. That's supposed to improve head looting.
Oh, well, cleaver just does the trick. Alright, did you get the heart?
Yes.
Okay, so I got 2 bottles of air, ender air, and 16 bottles of dragon's breath, but like I said, we can always get it again. Yeah, you're definitely not here, like some sort of desync issue where I don't see you at all.
But you can see what I'm doing?
Yeah, I see you taking the egg, or... Yep.
Trying to.
Did you get it, or did it teleport away?
Teleported away somewhere.
Yeah, you gotta put a torch 2 blocks underneath it, then break the block so it falls onto it. Well, that was easy. We should have bought some end crystals and... Definitely want some of these lilies. And take some stone samples now. Shall we check out the far... I always call it the far lands.
That's in the overworld.
Yeah. The nether... the end has the far out places as well. So there's need an ender pearl. And
But the end fortresses and the end ships.
Yeah.
Where you get the dragon's head from and elytra wings.
Yes. So to the west you can see the portal has appeared.
You just need to remember never to travel more than 10,000 blocks in the cardinal directions in the end when you have Draconic Evolution, because you'll run into Chaos Dragons.
Yes.
Which is a very bad time if you're under armored.
Yeah, and even if you think you're over armored, you're not.
Pretty much.
From what I've seen, I think I've tried it at least on one server. I'm like, no, it just killed me. Whoop. You must be close.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely want a few of these. Then we can farm ender lilies. And get lots of ender pearls. We should go like this and go chop, chop.
And you want the end stone to grow them on.
Yes. There we go. So yeah, I've pretty much now got 3 Enderman heads, if you want one, just from being in here.
Oh no, I got 4.
Okay.
I am good.
You died? No, you didn't die. Come on. Ah. He gets hurt by the poison from a sword, but worth the time. Right. We'd like to explore the further outlands.
Certainly.
So to the east. You just need to chuck a ender pearl through the fancy block in the middle. Sweet. And not that we need, I'm going to set a waypoint here. East, I'm going to call this one. Other things we want some pop chorus fruit. We want the bits from the top as well. These have just landed. I know there is something you can add to the Tinker's Construct armor to do with pop chorus fruit to do with falling. You know what I didn't do though? I didn't pick up Chesty, so Chesty's going to be back on the main island.
Does he teleport?
Depends how far you go. Let's see now. Where's the thing gone? Backpack is here. Backpack's already stuffed full of stuff. Didn't quite plan out this part of the journey well.
Well, the hard part's done now, though, so you'll be fine.
Yes, what I'm going to go /home first. Oh, Chesty came home with me. Oh, that's nice. Good on you, Chesty.
So he teleports across dimensions, but not large distances.
Well, I've always found that they don't teleport well across dimensions. It's quite easy to leave them behind in a dimension.
I always assume anything that teleports is going to disappear into a wall.
Yes. They are temperamental at best. I'm going to check some of this stuff out. That out. Got my shield. The shield will actually help a bit against maybe those call them the things are shulkers. Right, let's awkward.
If you continue west on the island that we teleported to, there I can see an airship in the distance.
Oh, nice. All right, be there in just a moment. That away. Keep my shield. Put that away. Mining backpack's filling up nicely. I actually found the mining backpack is no. I found the miner's backpack and I made a normal backpack myself. Upgraded a few of my chests as well. That away. Put all this malarkey away. And then I think next episode is going to be working on power and getting refined storage up. I'm not going to leave this little hole of mine until I've got some refined storage going. So that way I can't get overdone with all of the storage problems I have. Whoops, I just swapped my armor out. Whoops, there we go. Alright, I'll do the TPA, maybe could work across dimensions. Okay. Alright, airship.
West.
West.
Northwest. Can you see me on the mini-map?
Oh, yeah. You know what, actually, you can just come with me and I'll put you down the other side, just to make sure.
No, I can make it myself, don't worry.
Oh no, I meant, sorry, I was talking to my chest. Right, you got the first heart. Did you get the heart as well?
Yes, I did.
Oh, good. And I'm going to take the head.
That's okay, I'm going to get the Elytra first.
Yes.
I don't need them, but...
No,
oh,
but
hello.
You know, it's completion, isn't it?
Shulker.
Here's shulkers. Potions of healing. Anything else good in there?
No.
Just to make it pretty clear to other people that this one's already been taken. Just smash out some stuff here. And turn off hover mode, which is that one. Yes, excellent. I hear the shulkers. Yep, and now I feel them. The jetpack is not as bad. No, not nice bow and arrow. Let's give it a bit of a tweak. And is that you there? Okay, so that's actually a bit difficult still. And where's my... I got this thing I made called a picker-rang. Picker-rang. Right. Which actually acts as a pick and a boomerang, so you can actually pick a block from the distance.
Oh, nice.
Where is it? I don't know. It must be underneath, maybe.
First and only time I'll have diamond armor.
It was good for an achievement. Ah, there it is.
Cover me in diamonds.
Wait. Hover mode back on. Oh, that did not work at all. Went much better in my head. Right, gotcha. Cool. They also dropped something that's an important drop. I can't remember quite what it is, but not important, but a unique one. Some sort of pearl or something. Something modded.
Chocolate pearls.
Chocolate pearl, that's the one. I can't remember what they're for, but I know that I want it. Right, let's see if there's
Make
any...
monoliths of experience, monoliths of spawning, ender hoppers.
From which mod's that?
Dark utilities.
Okay. Wow. Gotcha. And then let me turn off hover mode. Is that one? No, it's on. No, it's off. It's just I'm floating at the moment. Hover mode actually negates the floating effect, I think. That's kind of handy. Allows you to fight it a bit better. Right, what else we got? Any more good loot? Chop! Getting some poison in them's fun.
Oh.
Make some funny noises. There we go.
Get some emeralds, get some magenta banners.
Yep. Like we're scientists taking little samples.
Oh. I prefer looters, but fair enough.
No, it's all for the name of science. Okay, get some of that. Good. Oop, dang it. Dang it. I haven't quite got my license for the jetpack yet, I think. There we go. Alright, so we've got some of those. And I might just collect some more stone, and I think that's about it. That's the main stuff. I do believe that the end is maybe a good place where there's some draconium as well, if you're into draconic evolution.
Mm-hmm. Halfway, so approximately 5,000 blocks out, you should run into draconium asteroids.
Oh. That I did not know. That is good information.
And you can also see it easier in the ground.
Yeah.
You can see ender draconium more.
Yeah, it's easier to see. If you're into bees, there's some ender bees. I think Isles was doing that. Paramorph was.
Correct.
There's a bit of draconium right there. I've got added silk touch to my pick, so that's a handy one. Sometimes you can process it to get more out of it. Go, one of these and one of those. Right. Apart from an elytra, which I don't even think... Is there any special use for it that's modded that jetpack doesn't already sort of cover?
You can equip them to armored jetpacks or armored chest plates in place of a hang glider.
Okay. Yeah, I suppose that would be handy. So you can attach it to a jetpack and glide. Okay. Yeah, well, I think that's about it for here. I think I'm going to head back for now. Oh, someone say hello. Oh, gladly. Where'd you go? Wait! I'm pretty happy with my armor. I'm very grateful for my jetpack.
Good, good.
I seem to be able to take a bit of damage too, so...
Yeah, it's enchanted to max protection.
Oh, very nice.
And they're slightly bugged where they don't have durability, only power.
Ah, yes. And the rest of my armor is actually pretty decent. I've got... I've discovered with Tinker's stuff that cobalt for tools is really good for one of the highest mining speeds. You think
not for weapons, but for tools, correct.
Yes. So for tools, whoops. For my pickaxe, for example, I've got Manilinian head. I'm actually planning to make all the weapons from Tinker's plus all the armor from Ender.io, because Ender.io's had that big update with all the tools and stuff, and the armor. So I'm looking forward to experimenting with that as well.
Oh, the upgrade system's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
power in it.
I've made a mistake though. Like my sword has the pocket anvil on it, which is great. I can see Enderman just dying down there. I've got the pocket anvil, which is great, but then I also put travelling on my sword. So now when I shift right click on my sword, I travel instead of opening up the anvil. So I'm like, okay, well now I need to actually make a dark steel anvil.
There's a keybind if you're getting them mixed up.
Ah, okay. That one that will open up the anvil. Controls down to Ender IO, BCDE, dark steel up.
Correct.
Okay, Elytra, goggles of revealing, jump, night vision, open armor, inventory. Inventory, maybe. Sound locator, speed, step assist. I don't see actually one for the anvil. I'll just make a dark steel anvil and work it out from there. Not a huge problem. There is actually one more thing we need to do, which is actually jump through the portal back at the start.
Oh, good point.
We headed east, so the main island's over there. Can I... how do I make a new waypoint? Let's do this and make it at... 0, not 0. No, okay, that doesn't work. Hang on. Make it at 0, 0. And call that main, I guess. I don't know. That'll do. And that is due east. So I turn hover mode on. The pack works pretty good. Not the fastest way to travel, but it's definitely faster than anything I've had before.
Well, it is the third tier of jetpack, so it's much faster than the two previous tiers.
I really appreciate that. I'll have my back off again.
I set your flux capacitor, which I also gave you, to charge all items in inventory and activated it. So you'll want to keep an eye on its power level.
I'm there. Yep. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Excuse me. Run, charge up the sword. Come on, where are you? Yeah, thank you. I was going to... away, get some blocks out, but I don't have any blocks. I was going to make a little bridge from the end portal up to the island as well. Hover mode so that people, if other people come through, they can make it up easily. I think I'd like to do one day, it's not going to be on this server probably, but make a stable draconic evolution reactor. I've never made a stable one.
I've never bothered, but...
Oh, it's beautiful. I got one that was running nicely, and then it just sort of went, nah, and then just exploded. I made it in a like a pocket dimension thing.
I'm not a fan of spheres in Minecraft, that's my issue.
Ah, I see. I do like the power thing they have. I mean, it's the best way to store power. Even? That's not even.
It's an excellent way to make power, it's an excellent way to store power.
I don't think it's...
There's no other mods that really require that level of power.
Yeah.
So it becomes a slightly moot point, but it's a very good in-game achievement all the same.
Would be good if there was a more stable version of their massive power though, because it is really not stable. Right? Like, give me a version that's not as powerful, but doesn't just explode you. I even did some testing in a creative world in the previous one, and it's just like, nope, it just, okay, yep, it's stable, and now it's decreasing, it's going up, it's going down, and then just kaboom, and it's a very impressive explosion.
Mm-hmm.
There we go, we get a nice sort of pathway there, and then just to finish off, let's zoom over. Also, this is a good place to obviously come and mine obsidian. You can just do this. Leave a weight in your mouse or set it to a different key binding and place something on it, and then you can just dig the pillars out. Seeing as we don't have, what do you call it, vein miner, this is still a good way to do it. I can level this up just a little bit, then I'll be able to mine a lot
Put
faster.
more haste
obviously.
on it?
Yeah. And boop. There we go, the end credits, which I'm not going to read. Oh, and the game just crashed. That's a good one. That's a good one. Right, so I'll be back in a minute. Alright, so that was a pretty good dragon fight. Pretty easy. You know, you got the armor and stuff. You do alright. I have to do some repairing on my tools. That's okay. I already repaired most of them. I added beheading to my cleaver. Dap. I need to make I think a scythe would handle these guys quite well. So I made this little area up here. This was not here before. Working on this last night while I was not recording. Yeah, I think it looks really cool actually having a little bit of overhang. That. These down a little bit. Definitely gonna put some redstone on this next time I get a chance to upgrade it. Oi! Oi, you little...
I'm so sorry.
So I'm definitely going to be removing that slime island, I think, next episode. I think we've got enough out of that we need for now. Yeah, more than enough slime to last us forever, I think. Oh, jeez, come on. I'm just trying to deal a little bit here, guys. So I quite like what I've done on the inside here. This one's actually from a mod I haven't seen before, Sonar Core, which I think just adds some decorative things, I think. I'm actually going to have to look it up. But that one's quite nice, and this one's just chiseled cobblestone, I think. Cobblestone, yes, and the roof is chiseled stone. I think this is nice and quite simple. This is going to be our Ender IO area. So I'm going to put the machines along here. It's going to be a gap behind it for wiring. I know Ender IO does have cables that can go underground, but I don't know if we're going to have them soon. And I think we could have a whole wall set up here with some stuff on it. I've gotten some stuff ready. I've grabbed all the Ender IO bits from over there. And the long-term goal is up here is going to be like the control room for the tower, which you can see at different points down there. I really quite like how... Why do some of these have the see-through bits and some don't? This is also from that same Sonar Core mod. Sonar Core? I hope I'm saying that right. So yeah, the tower's going to be down there. I'm going to have things going in and out of it. So I might work on making a bit of a balcony or something. Maybe knock out these 3 bits and... Anyway, so the plan is, now that I'm rambling, Ender IO machines in here, just to start with, just until I get them all up and running, and then they'll all actually be moved underneath the tower, where we're going to put in the processing area. So eventually we'll have, for example, a Steve's cart coming out and going down into there to do digging, come back up with the resources. We'll also have probably most of the... Right, let's try and explain this again, hopefully without the game crashing this time. Is recording good. So yeah, the idea is that the processing center will be inside the tower, underground, and everything else will be outside of it. So if I'd come over here, and eventually this is actually going to be the refined storage system, if I dump a whole lot of ore into it, then a cart will actually come to a point. Maybe it will actually come into here. That'd actually be interesting. And it loads up the cart, and then the cart gets taken off. Would it be easier to have it go straight into the processing system? Of course, but I don't want to do things easy. I want to do them interesting. Excuse me. So the idea would be to start with Ender IO machines here. Then once they're all set up, move them over there. So Ender IO and then power generation as well. Will power generation be here or at a different base? Maybe at a different base. Let's get some basic Ender IO stuff set up. We do need to make like the basic machines first. So we want to start probably with the Stirling generator, I think it is. Can't make that one yet, so make the simple Stirling generator. A furnace, any stone bricks, simple machine chassis. I did get some grains of Infinity. I used up about 3 flint and steel, so let's make a few of those first. Let's turn some of this into bars. Enough for now. And we need a bit of stone bricks. Easy enough. Need a piston. I have to maybe grab a bit of redstone from that one. I got a bit of redstone there. Yeah, we should actually be able to access it all from there. Oops. We do that. 2 of those. These ones we can make. We just need to make some nuggets. And that. 2 of those, and finally the casing. Like 4 of those. I think we will need a couple of those. And finally a furnace. We can make 2 straight away. So let's go like this to start with. And what is the easiest power? I don't think I've got the thing set up for that either. Energy conduit, binding and the conductive iron. If iron is iron and redstone. We can probably make that, yep, in Tinker's Construct, so we make that over there. Easy enough. And the binding is like sand and basically an alternate recipe for grout for making that. Let me grab a couple of things and we'll come back. Alright, so as I said before, same recipe as grout. Pretty much. I am not grout though, is the achievement, and by cooking that up we get the binder, which is a universal binder achievement. And that'll do for now. We'll go back up to where we were. Okay, so now we can make the cables first. I was looking at some other things there. Conduit, energy conduit. I got the achievement for this guy actually broke some cables over Dreadful Theory's base. So we're just going to pop these on the back here. And run along a line along here. And what's the bet? I don't have anything to put in this fuel. That'll do. And that'll do. We can start generating some power. Yeah, I was supposed to we need a. I thought we needed one of those capacitors, but I have a few from loot. I didn't actually grab those planks. See those. Now we're generating a little bit of power. Alright. Put the saplings away. And we're going to make. That'll do for now. We're going to make the. We want the simple powered furnace, the alloy smelter, and sag mill. Let's make the alloy smelter. I don't think that's too hard. I think I don't have any iron on me. Are you for real? And stone gears. Pretty simple to make. That one requires some flint, which we can get quite easily. We want to make the alloy smelter. Oh, I guess I use all my iron and other thing, right? Just need one bucket, nice and easy. One of those, and now we have the alloy smelter. There's an enemies, clever. Now the smelter, actually we want to be not the first one but the second one, and we actually probably want a couple of those eventually. You can put a sag mill on top so things get sagged, and then I put it into here, and then we can even put a chest next to it. So. Good. Next one we want is the sag mill. Yeah, so we just need some. Need some of those already. We need more. Sticks. Another good reason to get to the auto crafting stuff as soon as possible. It makes this stuff a whole lot easier. One of these. Piston. I had pistons in there already. Finally some flint, which I don't think I have on me. Which was that for? Didn't tell me anymore. You said about a mouse over there. We'll tell you what it was for. Yeah, it's really hard to actually get into the jetpack on. So we need some flint. And steel does not count. There's one. We need just 2 more. As you can see, stuff is literally everywhere. There we go. What did I just do then? I think I clicked that button. Right, I got it. So I'm using iron again. think I'm out of iron. A weird place to be. Oh, it's out of fuel, that's why it's not making any more, but I can at least pump out a couple of iron ingots that we need to make this. Have that bucket on me still? No, that was used for the alloy smelter. Never mind. That. I think, how many do we need for that? Was it just the 2? 3. Do one more. Plenty of other metals. Just that one. Alright, so finally. Nice. That one. A little punch in there. And this one on top. Then we just need a tallet configuration output to push that way. You can also tell it on the top. You pull. And then this one will pull from the top and push to the side. Now if I don't have any raw ores to demonstrate that I know of, I think that one will work. Here we go, silver ore. So 4 silver ore. Let's make another chest, actually put that on top. Clear that off. Actually get some chest here. We put a chest on top here. And then we can pop our ores in here. And we'll be upgrading to the more advanced ones very, very soon. So if we take the word simple, for example, and do sag, you want the more advanced one, which you can actually use the old one in. So you're not using up all your resources. And then that one you can actually put in different things to make it more productive. Now it's not pulling in. Oh, this only does alloys. Ah, okay. This actually needs to be the powered redstone furnace instead. Pick that up. And what's about I don't have what I need for that anymore. Furnace. That. And I don't have basically half the things I need. So we'll do that off camera. That's fine. I'll make these things. I'll get this room set up. And the next time we'll start in here. And then we'll move on to more exciting things. I think we won't get straight into power production. I think just a little bit of power here will be enough once I get some better fuel into it. Maybe a bit of power storage. And then actually making the better versions of the machine is going to be the next priority. And setting up a processing plant. And then we can move on to making some actual rail carts and stuff. That I'm excited for. I've not done Steve's carts in Railcraft in quite some time. Thanks everyone for joining. Until next time, remember, if it's not dangerous, I didn't do it. Cheers.